In a faraway valley, nestled between rolling hills, covered in soft, purple heather, there lived a very special dragon named Jasper. Unlike other dragons who lived in dark caves, Jasper made his home in a cozy meadow filled with fluffy dandelions and sweet-smelling lavender. His scales weren't fierce or frightening at all. They were a peaceful shade of pastel-blue, like the morning sky just before sunrise. Jasper had the most peculiar habit. When he slept, which was quite often, he would snore. But his snoring wasn't loud or harsh. Instead, it sounded like gentle wind chimes dancing in a summer breeze. The soft, musical notes would float through the valley, bringing comfort to all who heard them. The woodland creatures who lived nearby had grown to love Jasper's melodic snoring. Every evening, as the sun painted the sky in soft shades of pink and gold, they would gather near his meadow. Rabbits would snuggle into the tall grass. Deer would rest their heads on patches of moss, and birds would settle into the branches of nearby trees, all waiting for Jasper's peaceful lullaby. One particularly lovely evening, as stars began to twinkle like tiny diamonds in the velvet sky, something unusual happened. Jasper, who normally slept through the night, opened his eyes. The gentle sound of his snoring faded away, and the valley fell silent. The woodland creatures stirred, wondering what had awakened their musical friend. A warm smile spread across Jasper's face as he looked around at all his friends who had gathered to listen to his sleepy songs. He had never known that his snoring brought such comfort to others. His heart felt as warm as sunshine on a spring morning. "My dear friends," Jasper whispered softly, his voice as gentle as falling flower petals. "I had no idea you enjoyed my sleeping songs so much." His eyes sparkled with joy as he gazed at the gathered animals, each one looking back at him with affection. A wise old owl named Luna glided down from her perch and landed beside Jasper. "Your songs help us all find peaceful dreams," she cooed softly. "They remind us that the night is a time for rest and gentle thoughts." Jasper felt touched by Luna's words. He had always been a bit self-conscious about his snoring, but now he understood it was a gift, a way to help others find comfort and rest. As the moon rose higher in the sky, casting its silver light across the meadow, Jasper settled back down among the flowers. The woodland creatures snuggled closer, ready for their nightly ritual. Jasper closed his eyes, and soon the familiar, soothing melody of his snoring began to fill the air once again. The sound drifted through the valley like a lullaby carried on clouds. It whispered through the leaves of ancient trees, danced with the evening mist, and wrapped around each creature like a warm, cozy blanket. Some nights, when the moon was especially bright, the valley would fill with a soft, silvery glow that seemed to make Jasper's snoring even more magical. On these nights, dewdrops would gather on spider webs and flower petals, creating tiny mirrors that reflected the moonlight and made the meadow sparkle like a field of stars. As time passed, word spread about the dragon, whose snoring brought sweet dreams. Animals from distant parts of the forest would journey to Jasper's meadow, seeking the peaceful rest that his gentle songs provided. Even on the coldest winter nights, when snowflakes fell like tiny feathers from the sky, creatures would huddle together near Jasper, kept warm by his presence and lulled to sleep by his tranquil melody. Jasper learned that sometimes the things that make us different are actually our greatest gifts. His unique way of sleeping had created a special place where all creatures could find rest and comfort together. As our story draws to a close, imagine yourself in Jasper's peaceful meadow. Feel the soft grass beneath you. Listen to the gentle rhythm of his snoring floating through the air like a sweet lullaby. Let your thoughts become as light as clouds, drifting across the evening sky. The stars above twinkle their approval as Jasper's soothing song continues through the night, bringing peaceful dreams to all who hear it. And if you listen carefully, on quiet nights when the wind is still, you might just hear the gentle melody of a sleeping dragon, inviting you to join him in the land of dreams. Now close your eyes and let Jasper's peaceful song carry you to your own sweet dreams, where gentle dragons soar through soft clouds and the moon spreads its silver light across a quiet world filled with wonder and rest.